Hi, cutie pies! I'm April Sunshine, and welcome back to my Ask Me Anything series. This has been a little more nerve wracking than I thought it would be. I know that I'm going through the whole, being more authentic thing, letting you guys in on more of my life, but this is, challenging. Let's just put it that way. Somebody put it out. Who was it? Don't even remember. That I'm being more me in every way. I did my hair the way that I've been wanting to do it for years. I'm even letting you guys see my eyes. Oh, speaking of which, here they are. Okay, so sometime soon we're gonna get some cool colored contacts for April Sunshine. So my eye color is going to change. So here is what it looks like now, and I'm really excited to get my new contacts and figure out what that's gonna look like. That's the beautiful thing about being number one a weeb and number two an adult. You can have any eye color that you want. I thought about maybe doing purple, but it looks like the patrons have voted for blue. So we're gonna have some interesting blue eyes that are not gonna be natural looking at all. I want them to be more stand out. I want them to be part of my character, right? Be part of April Sunshine. Okay, which is hilarious because I'm gonna be more truly me than ever before, and yet also a persona. Anyway, let's get on to our next question. While I was in the middle of answering these questions, I got more of them, so I was just like, you know what, never mind. I'm not even gonna keep them in order anymore. We're just gonna go. What led you to becoming a streamer? I believe I've already answered this in the form of a why do you do YouTube? Um, and so I'd recommend watching that one if you're curious about that. But streaming in general rather than making videos, if we're talking about strictly just streaming rather than actually making videos like I'm doing right now, I I prefer streaming honestly because I think that it's more authentic. Um, I like off the cuff comedy. I like things like that where just stuff just flies out of your mouth. That's why I like YouTubers like Markiplier, for instance, because stuff just flies out of him and it's just hilarious. The crap that comes out of him is just did he really just say that? And he did. And I really love that he owns it. He owns the crazy stuff that comes out of his mouth, and it's special because it's actually him. It's real, and I really look up to people who are like that, who can be authentic and be their real selves and just be unabashed about it, right? So I've always wanted to be that type of person. I've always wanted people to feel like I have a connection with them because I really do love people so freaking much. So I was talking to one of my friends the other day, and she's an introvert. And I feel like one of the wonderful things about being a streamer is that I can finally connect with introverts. It used to be that I would be on Facebook and I would invite all my friends to come and hang out. Like, guys, I'm going to IHOP. You guys want to go get some pancakes? Oh, we're going to Subway. Oh, I'm going to go to Subway and cosplay. Do you guys want to come? So it was something like that. I love it. I love being able to hang out with people. But what happened was my introvert friends would never accept the invitation. So we'd have the same crew coming to meet with us again and again and again. And I figured out that's what it was. It's the extroverts. It's the people that are just comfortable just leaving their house and going and talking to strangers. And that's not what I wanted. I wanted a healthy mix, and I feel like streaming does that. I feel like streaming allows you, if you're not as much of an extrovert, to still have a connection with people. I think that's so important. No matter where you are, I can still reach you, and that's so important to me. I think that's why Facebook got so huge. That was the whole idea behind Facebook to begin with. People that you no longer go to school with, you can still have a connection with them in some way. We do know, of course, now that Facebook has become fake book to a lot of people. And so that wasn't what I wanted either. The amount of things like politics and religion that have just absolutely taken over Facebook and caused a lot of strife, I didn't like that either. So I really wanted to build a community where everyone was welcome. Everybody felt like they could have a connection with me. That's what I really want. I want you to know that I actually give a crap about you. You know what I mean? Because I feel like there aren't enough people in this world who really do give a crap about you. I feel like there's a lot of people who, when push comes to shove, really won't be there for you. You know, they're fair weather friends, I think is what they call it. Everybody's got plenty of fair weather friends. But when you really sit down and you really think about, like, for instance, if you were sick, corona or something, this is very real, obviously, because corona just happened. And it is still happening, of course. If you're very sick and you can't leave the house, do you have a friend that will find some way to make sure you still have something to eat? And how many of those friends do you have? Right? In my opinion, you should have plenty of friends like that. You should have a connection with people who care at least enough to send you some chicken noodle soup. You know? Because a lot of people won't do it. A lot of people won't. Some people won't even give you a birthday present. Guys, I had a friend one time. This person, I talked to them all the time, every day. I was fascinated by them. I was interested in them because I love people, you know. And one day I realized, you know, oh, every year I give this person a birthday present. You know, nothing too fancy, like $30 or something like that. And they'll tell me what they want, and so I always knew what they wanted, and I would make sure to give them their birthday present on time, and you know, all that stuff, all that good stuff. And then I got curious one day, why don't you ever give me presents? Like, and what would happen if I asked them to give me a present? Because I'd never done it before. So I decided, you know, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. This time I'm going to ask them to give me a birthday present, but I'm going to ask them for something free, something easy and free. And this person was an artist. So I asked them, you know, hey, for my birthday, you think you could do me a sketch? And they were like, oh, of course I would do that for you. Absolutely. No sketch. They draw all the time. And I have been giving them birthday presents for years. I'd been talking to them every day. It was usually text message or Facebook or something like that, but I was always interested in their life. Like, how are you doing? How's your family? Oh, say hi to so-and-so for me. They didn't care enough about me to draw me a damn sketch. I'm talking just pencil and paper sketch, and then take a picture of it with your phone and text it to me. You don't have to do anything fancy. I just told them, you know, do something cute. They were like, what do you want? I was like, anything that reminds me of you is what I want. Dude, they stopped talking to me. Like, I haven't heard from them in like a while. No more daily text messages, no more nothing, because I don't know. I asked them to reciprocate in some small way, and I guess that was too much. So I don't know if you've been through that kind of situation where you thought you were really close friends with somebody, but then you asked for something and suddenly they're not there. But I don't want... Well, I want you to be able to say that you have at least one friend who will be there for you in the ways that they can. I understand that we don't live really close to each other, but you know, if you're sick, you've got the flu or something like that, I can buy you Dayquil or NyQuil on Amazon and send it to you. There's no reason in today's world that you have to feel alone. So if you don't have somebody, if you don't have friends who care about you enough to send you a $7 bottle of Dayquil when you're sick as a dog and can't leave the house, that's terrible. And I don't think that's okay. I think that, you know, nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves to be stuck at home not knowing if they're going to even have a can of chicken noodle soup to eat. You know, when I had COVID, people showed up. My family came, and they didn't want to enter the house. But you know, my sister Diane was so fantastic. She gave me some video games. She gave me the chicken noodle soup, some medicine, and she just put it in a little bag and put it on the door and left. And she drove for 2 hours to do that. She drove 2 hours to bring me some chicken noodle soup. You know, my other sister is dating this fantastic guy. He's so intelligent. He's so fun. I love him. Just wonderful. She deserves somebody like that. And I'm just so glad she finally found somebody like this. Anyway, when he heard I was sick, even he sent me stuff. You know, like he sent me, you know, fruit and food, like actually good, nutritious food. And my other sister, June, she sent me these like multivitamins that I'd never heard of, like this powdered drink mix, like super powerful, really healthy for you drink mix. I don't even know how much that thing costs. It just showed up one day because she cares. You know, people who care will reach out no matter how far away they live. You know, she's way up, you know, around Indiana, that area, you know, and he's in Texas. So I had people sending things from Indiana, from Texas, a 2-hour drive because I had COVID and because they gave a crap. I even had people, I had you guys actually sending me donations so that I could afford to go to the doctor. You know, and you guys know the doctor was ripping me off pretty hard at that point because there's no cure for COVID. So why did they want me to come back in, you know? So, but you guys helped me with that, you know? And so that's why I got into streaming. That's why I fell in love with streaming, because I wanted to have a connection with people, whether you're an introvert, whether you're an extrovert, and whether you and I have known each other for a long time, or it's only been a couple months, or even if it's been years, I want you to know that we're still connected. You and me are still connected, and I will be there for you. And you can come hang out with me anytime. I stream multiple times a week. If you're ever feeling alone, if you're ever feeling sad or down, I want to see you. I want to hear from you. I care. I give a crap, you know? I want you to come, and I'm there. I'm always there. You can click on it and be there, right? And I'd love to have you. I'm honored if you'd come and hang out with me on my stream. But yeah, I want people to know that there is somebody who gives a single crap. You know, I don't feel that there are enough people who do that, who put themselves out there and make themselves available. You know, it's in today's world, it's really easy to go just months and months without seeing people that you care about. But if they really care, they'll make themselves available when you say something. If you say, you know, oh, I miss you, I wish we could get together, they'll make themselves available in some way. And you will very quickly learn the difference between people who actually give a crap enough to spend some time with you and people who just, I don't know, they've got better things to do or whatever the heck. But I don't ever want you to feel like I'm one of those people that can't be bothered to spend time with you. And so this is just like the perfect medium. I'm here, we can stream together, we can talk together on Discord. I'm getting more into Snapchat. I'm going to be Instagramming, I'm going to be TikToking, so you guys will be seeing more and more of me, just so that you'll know somebody gives a crap, and there is some place you can go to be around somebody who gives a crap. Does that make any sense? I don't know. I feel like I have like a strange personality, but if you enjoy my personality, then I'm honored and I'd like to spend time with you. So please come to my stream. All right, that's the answer to that question. I'm so sorry. It's a little bit long. I love you. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.